Yo, it's Johnny. This is my first video on my new channel, and today I'm going to do the first video in a mini series on how to save money on your travel. Overall aim is just to save money on your travel through various different means, and I'm going to take you through each different step one by one, video by video over the weeks. So this week I'm going to start out with flights, and I'm going to show you how to save money when booking your flights. For this to work, I've made a few assumptions. The first assumption is that I'm a young adult, that I live in London, and that I'm looking for a 3 to 4 day getaway. Obviously that's not going to be everyone's situation. Perhaps you have a family, a partner, friends that you're traveling with, so there's going to be slight discrepancies between what I find here and what you find. But hopefully these principles can still apply and you can save some money on your traveling. So here we go. Alright, so when I'm looking for flights, I always go to Skyscanner. I'm telling you, this is going to be your best friend. It is a good guideline to find cheap, affordable flights on the right dates. But what we'll see through this video as it goes on is that Skyscanner is just kind of a baseline, and that you should always look on the airline website because you can often sometimes find better deals on there than you can find on Skyscanner. Alright, so I'm going to take you through an example of how I might look for a holiday on Skyscanner with a screen example. The first thing I did is I typed in London, and then for my destination I typed in everywhere. Now the reason I did this is because if you type in everywhere, it gives you a list of destinations from all different countries and all destinations within that country, and it shows you different prices. And this way you can actually find some cheaper travel alternatives than if you remain restrained to 1 or 2 destinations. So staying open is a key part of the process in looking for cheap holidays. So after I put in London, I put in everywhere as my destination, I then chose my dates. Now this might kind of go without saying, but it's good to remember that obviously if you take a flight at the weekend, it's going to be more expensive than a flight through the week. But equally, whereas you can take a long weekend from maybe Thursday to Sunday, and that will be expensive flights, why not do it the other way around? Go on a Saturday, come back on a Tuesday if you can. You'll often find cheaper flights that way. I tend to find the cheapest flying days are Tuesday to Thursday and Saturdays. The way to save money, which of course goes without saying, is that generally the longer in time you plan ahead, the cheaper your ticket's going to be. If you try and book a ticket for next week, you might find a cheap one, but you know, it's obviously going to be cheaper maybe 3-4 weeks, a month, 2 months in advance. So first I went ahead and selected Saturday the 24th of June until Monday the 26th of June. So then I clicked search. And then this is where the magic happens. So Skyscanner will generate a list of all potential destinations that you could go to from London and for what prices, in order from cheapest to most expensive. In the end I decided, let's go to Paris. So click on Paris. Just to make logistics easier, you could save money if you went to a different airport coming back, as you can see in the first example, but just to make things logistically easier, I decided to pick the option from Gatwick to Charlotte. What we can see here is that on the Saturday we get in quite late in the evening and we go very early on the Monday morning, so that's not really ample time to kind of explore Paris, to explore the city. So then we went and changed the dates to a Tuesday. And if we look at the second option there, that looks like a good option because we'll arrive sort of early Saturday evening, we'll have all of Sunday, Monday, and a good amount of Tuesday to explore the city, and we still have a flight for £66, so that's really, really good. So now we're going to follow through to the EasyJet website to confirm the booking. And as I mentioned earlier on in the video, you can sometimes find cheaper deals on the airline website. So as you can see, Skyscanner quoted us £66. But if we go on the EasyJet website, if you're up for getting up a little bit earlier than that other flight, then you can save another few pounds and you can get a flight for £60 going on a Sunday morning, coming back on the Wednesday morning. Or if you have to be back on the Tuesday, again, there's the same price option there, as you see. So that just highlights that Skyscanner should be a baseline and that you can sometimes find a better deal on the airline's website. And it's also worth perhaps looking around other airlines, perhaps Ryanair has something. Personally, when choosing airlines, I'll tend to go with an airline such as EasyJet or Ryanair, maybe Welling or Transavia if I'm in France, because you have to pay for additional luggage, and I don't normally travel with additional luggage, so you save money that way. But that's another video and I'll get into that in a few weeks' time. See from the EasyJet website and Skyscanner, there's a whole load of combinations there which can give you a cheap option for a flight. Obviously dependent upon destination, where you're going, when you're going, this is going to be different, but as I say, the principles still apply, and if you can apply these principles, you can hopefully save some money. An additional point I wanted to explore was perhaps if we're going to go outside of London for this example, so perhaps you live in the northeast and you have maybe Edinburgh Airport, Newcastle Airport, Leeds, Bradford and Durham Tees Valley all within the vicinity of you, you might be able to find a cheaper deal at the airport. So just for the example's sake, I put in Charles de Gaulle from these 4 airports, and these are the results that came up that you're going across the screen right now. What you might be able to find, depending on where you live, is that you might be able to get a train ticket to another airport, which is cheaper than the flight from your local airport, or vice versa, your local airport might be cheaper than travelling further. It's all dependent again on where you go, when you go, but just something to keep in mind, and there's another way you can save money if you're willing to put in that extra bit of travel. So there you have it, there's a few principles to help you out on your next travels. Hopefully it saved you a bit of money. If this was helpful to you, why don't you leave a comment saying how it helped you, or if you have any more tips, why not leave a comment again. If you found this video useful, please like, share it around and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you soon.